Hi everyone, today let's see how to sow and grow tomato seeds. The best time to sow tomato seeds in the UK is anywhere starting from the end of January all the way to the beginning of April. Of course, you might think the earlier the better, but that is not always the case, as tomato plants, once sprouted, grow quite quickly, and you don't want your seedlings to be ready to be planted out and still have cold weather outside. Last year I sowed my tomatoes at the end of March and they were absolutely fine. This year I will be starting them a little earlier to see if it makes any difference. I will be sowing two varieties of tomatoes, beefsteak tomatoes and cherry tomatoes. Let's take a seed starting tray and let's fill it with compost. I use peat reduced compost, which has worked wonders for me. Don't fill the tray up to the top just yet. Let's now take our seeds and let's start putting 1 to 2 seeds in each cell. These should be at a depth of around half a centimeter from the top, and once they sprout, you can take out the weakest seedling of the two. Also, don't forget to write labels so that you know what is the content of this tray. Now we can proceed and cover our seeds with more compost. With the help of a watering can with a rose attached or with a sprayer, water your seeds tray in order to moisten the soil. I will be putting this tray in a small greenhouse next to a south-facing garden door inside my kitchen. This will allow enough heat for the seeds to sprout. Last year I just left them on my kitchen windowsill and they were still fine. If you want to leave them outside, make sure you can provide them with a temperature of at least 18 to 22 degrees centigrades. Tomato seeds should start sprouting in about 2 weeks. The key is to be patient and to make sure the soil doesn't dry up. Once you see roots coming out of the tray drainage hole and at least 3 sets of leaves, you can pot them up in a bigger container. When risk of frost has passed, which in my case is around mid to end of May, we can start hardening our tomato plants by leaving them in the sun during the day and bringing them under cover during night. Once temperatures start rising, you can start either putting your tomatoes in a larger pot, or even better, put them directly into the ground in a sunny south-facing position. I have some space in my garden, so I will put them directly into the ground. So with the help of a trowel, we are going to dig a hole as big as the pot. I will put some compost at the bottom of the hole that I just dug, and I will put my tomato plant in the ground. So when doing this operation, carefully take out your plant out of the nursery pot and put it in the ground upright. Now fill the sides of the plant with fresh compost. This will give it a boost in the initial growing phase. As your tomato plant grows, you might have to pinch out side shoots. This needs to be done especially if it's an indeterminate tomato variety. This will be specified on the seed pack. This is what a side shoot looks like. You can pinch it out using your thumb and index finger, or you can use some garden snips. Side shoots grow between the main stalk and the leaves, so they are easily recognizable. Once flowers start showing up, you can start feeding your tomato plants with a mixture of seaweed and tomato food. Here is the final result, a shiny, red, juicy tomato, which is going to taste amazing in your salads. Hope you enjoyed the video and happy gardening.